Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been telling you guys for a while that I would show you guys how to make clip-ins or how I make my clip-ins. I've never seen a how to make my clip-ins video before. I've just been doing this for like 10 years and I want to show you guys how I do it. It might be completely the same as everyone else's, might be completely different as everyone else's, but I really just wanted to show you guys how I do it. So I'm going to show you guys from start to finish on how I do it. I'm going to use this mannequin head just to show you guys exactly like how to measure the tracks and everything like that. So this is the back of the wig's head. This is Sasha. So what I like to do is I like to have two clip-ins in the back, like to the far back. So I measure off the section off the back part of the hair. So I have my tracks here, my bundles, and I'm gonna use my longest bundle for this. Just take the bundles, and I'm gonna keep mine double weft because I'm gonna sew on double the two wefts at one time. If you have thinner hair, just section off one weft. So this is two. If you only have if you have thin hair, just do one. But I'm gonna do double because I have really thick hair. Well, kind of thick hair. So that's sectioned off. You'll just take the hair and just measure right before it gets to the end of the hairline, all the way to the other side, and that's how you will know where to cut the track at, right before you get to the end of the hairline on the other side. So make sure you don't go past this here. This is your hairline. Go right before that, about right there, so that you can have hair to cover up that track and cover up that clip. So I'm showing you guys on here, but I'm really gonna be doing it on my head because my head is probably most likely bigger. So this is the length I need for my hair, for the back of my head. I would find an area here. I will use my nail to separate the hair as much as possible. Then you just cut the weft. And I always just pull the weave like this to get all the strings off, because it's inevitable. You're gonna, well, for me it's inevitable, you're gonna have some strings that come out. Okay. So once I do that, then I know that this section is ready to be sewed. It's ready to be sewed down to the clip. So once I do that part, I know that I'm going to need another one the same length, because I like to do, like I said, I like to put two rows of clips in the back. So I'll put a row here and then a row up there. So if you guys want, I'll just section off her hair in the next area. All in all, I believe I'll have, let's see, 2, 4, I'll have about 6 clip-ins towards the end. So knowing that with this one, I don't really have to measure it, but if you want to, you can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the next one a little bit longer than the one I just made. So you can just use this one as your guide and just make it like literally like that much longer on each side than this one. I'm going to take the hair and lay it down, and I'm just going to put this hair on top and measure out the length just a little bit longer, because the higher you go up, the longer your tracks are going to be. So can you see this? This is the first track that I cut, and this is the second one. This is how long. It's like half of an inch longer. Hope you guys can see that. And then you do that for both sides. So if I come over here, I'm gonna cut about right here. Second one from the bottom. just go ahead and pull the hair to make sure there's no strings coming out. And so that's going to be the second one from the bottom. Now, when it gets to the third and fourth clip, just know that, okay, this is the side of the mannequin's head, right? Just know that you don't want your third and fourth clip to come all the way to the hairline in the front, because when you do that, it's too much tension on the edges of your hair and you can pull your hair out. So what I do is, which everybody do, I'm sure, they'll start it like here. They'll start it like maybe 1.5 inches from your hairline, and you will start measuring from there. So I'm gonna section off this wig there, measuring from here, but you're doing a line from here so you can know exactly where this track will be laying. So you're gonna measure 1.5 inches from the hairline all the way to the other side, 1.5 inches from the hairline. And this is all done on your head. If you're doing the clippings for your head, if you're doing it for somebody else, make sure you measure their head. So I'll start the measuring 1.5 inches from the hairline in the front, and then all the way to 1.5 inches, and then that will be where I will cut right there, 1.5 inches from the hairline. So I'm gonna measure it on my head right there. So this is how big my head is. So I'm gonna cut it right here. So this is the third piece. You're gonna use this weft as a marker for your next piece, and then you'll see, okay, this is the length, and then you'll cut it there. Okay. So that will be your fourth piece. Now, when it comes to the last clip, so it depends on how you're gonna have your hair. So let me flip this around, this wig around. So say if you're gonna have your hair, like this, I would do another long piece probably in the front, maybe even 2, depending on how thick your hair is. If you're doing it where you're gonna have like a part in the middle, then I would do 2 little pieces here and 2 little pieces here. But I'm gonna have my hair to the side like this, like with a bang type of thing. So I'm not gonna put any on this side of my head, because my hair is already almost the same length as this hair. And I like to put my hair behind my ear, so there's no use of me putting a clip there. So, but I am going to show you guys how to do this side, how I'm going to do this side. So remember how I told you guys to make sure you go 1.5 inches from the scalp? Now you're going to need a clip for that, because you don't want all this to be long and then this to be the same length as your hair, or this to be full and this still to be like thin. So what you would do is you get the last little piece, because I use the whole bundle. So basically one bundle is an 18 inch bundle. I'm not sure of the weight though. So with this one, you can either do double weft like I did everything else, but I probably won't do double weft on the side. You just do a clip there, and then you'll cut it. Make sure it's not to the hairline, right before the hairline. Can you guys see that? There. So you see, I'm going right before. Let me go from this side. Right before this hairline, then I'm going to go to here. This is where I want this clip to go. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in half, because they're the same length. I'm just going to do this in half and then cut right here on the side. So from here to here, and then I'm going to cut it right here in the middle, and that'll be my 2 last pieces. So that is my 6-piece cut. So now I'm going to show you guys how I sew it on to the clip.